Have you ever wondered what it would be like to float among the stars, unprotected? Imagine yourself drifting in the endless void, with nothing but the silence of space surrounding you. The view would be breathtaking. Earth a blue marble below, stars scattered like diamonds all around you. But as beautiful as it seems, this is not a place meant for humans to wander freely. Science fiction makes it seem romantic, even magical, to be out there alone, gazing at the universe. Movies show heroes leaping from ship to ship, surviving against all odds. But the truth is far more sobering. The reality of space is not a gentle embrace, but a harsh, unforgiving environment that cares nothing for our dreams or our courage. Could a human survive a week in the vacuum of space without a suit? It's a question that sparks curiosity and fear in equal measure. The answer, though, is not just a simple no, it's a stark reminder of our limits. The answer is a resounding no. In fact, survival isn't measured in days or even hours, it's measured in mere seconds. The hostile environment of space is instantly lethal to the unprotected human body. The story isn't a week-long adventure, it's a matter of seconds. Within moments, the lack of air and pressure would overwhelm you. There's no time for heroics, no dramatic struggle, just the cold, swift reality of physics at work. The universe is not a gentle host. It is vast, beautiful, and utterly indifferent to our presence. Out there, the rules are different, and the consequences of breaking them are immediate and severe. Our bodies are built for Earth's pressurized, oxygen-rich environment. Every breath we take, every beat of our heart depends on the delicate balance our planet provides. We are creatures of air and warmth, not vacuum and cold. Remove that, and everything fails almost instantly. The air in your lungs would rush out, your blood would begin to boil, and consciousness would fade in seconds. There's no time to adapt, no way to fight back. Forget the explosive decompressions of movies. In reality, the transition is eerily quiet. There's no dramatic explosion, just a sudden, silent loss of everything your body needs to survive. The real danger is a rapid, silent shutdown of your body's systems. Your brain, starved of oxygen, shuts down almost immediately. Your heart follows soon after. It's a peaceful end, but a swift one. A spacesuit isn't just clothing, it's a portable Earth providing pressure, oxygen, and protection. Every layer is engineered to keep you alive in a place that wants you gone. It's a marvel of technology, a lifeline between you and the void. Without it, we're utterly unprepared for the cosmos. We are fragile, and space is relentless. Our only hope lies in the technology we create to shield us from the universe's indifference. This isn't a story of survival, but a lesson in our fragility and the necessity of technology. It's a reminder that every step we take beyond our planet is a triumph of human ingenuity over impossible odds. The journey ends almost as soon as it begins. But in understanding why, we learn just how extraordinary our presence in space truly is. The instant you're exposed to the vacuum of space, the air in your lungs is violently expelled by the sudden and overwhelming pressure difference. It's not just a gasp or a cough. Every molecule of air is ripped from your body, as if the universe itself is pulling it away. The sensation would be shocking, a forceful rush that leaves you utterly breathless in a fraction of a second. If you tried to hold your breath, your lungs would rupture almost instantly, unable to withstand the difference in pressure. This catastrophic failure forces air bubbles into your bloodstream, a process called an air embolism, which is fatal within seconds. The pain would be sharp and sudden, but mercifully brief, as your body is overwhelmed by the trauma. At the same time, the lack of atmospheric pressure causes the oxygen in your blood to be sucked away. Within just 10 to 15 seconds, your brain is starved of the oxygen it desperately needs. Your vision narrows, colors fade, and a heavy dizziness sets in. The world slips away, not with a bang, but with a gentle, creeping darkness. You lose consciousness quietly and painlessly, much like fainting from exhaustion. There's no time for panic or fear, just a sudden, overwhelming sense of calm as your mind drifts away. In these final moments of awareness, your body surrenders to the void. This brief window, just a handful of seconds, is the absolute limit of human awareness in a vacuum. Time seems to stretch and contract, but in reality, it's over almost before it begins. In less time than it takes to read this sentence, your journey is already over. The seconds slip away, unnoticed, as your body succumbs to the harshness of space. Unconscious, your body begins to break down almost immediately. Cells are damaged by the lack of pressure, fluids start to vaporize, and the process of decay accelerates in the unforgiving environment. There's no struggle, no sound, just the silent enforcement of physical laws. The vacuum offers no mercy, no resistance, only the cold certainty of nature's rules. The first chapter ends with a floating, lifeless form, systems already failing, drifting through the endless void. The body, once full of life, is now just another object in space. The universe is indifferent, and the end comes swiftly. Out here, there is no comfort, no warmth, only the vast, cold expanse that cares nothing for human life. The story of survival is over before it even has a chance to begin. In the blink of an eye, hope is extinguished, and the chapter closes. But what happens next, in the cold silence of space, is even more unsettling. A mystery that lingers long after the final breath is gone. Unconscious, your body faces the vacuum's next assault ebulism. Unlike movie explosions, your skin holds you together, but fluids in your tissues begin to boil at body temperature. Water in your skin, muscles, and blood vaporizes, causing dramatic swelling, up to twice your normal size. Your skin stretches but doesn't burst. You become grotesquely bloated, not exploded. Moisture on your tongue and eyes boils away instantly. Vapor bubbles block blood flow, straining your heart and vessels. Internally, your body is irreversibly transforming. Ebulism ensures survival is impossible. The very fluids that sustain life now destroy it. You remain intact, but the damage is total. The process is silent, swift, and fatal. The next phase is even colder. After 15 seconds, you're unconscious, but could you be saved? Science says there's a 90-second window for rescue. Beyond that, damage is irreversible. The brain, starved of oxygen, begins to die within minutes. Swelling and vapor bubbles block circulation, making recovery impossible. Lungs are damaged, and the heart pumps a useless mix of blood and gas. At 90 seconds, every critical system is failing. No dramatic rescues, just swift, unforgiving physics. After a minute and a half, the journey ends. What remains is no longer alive, but matter shaped by space. The story of survival is over. Decomposition begins. The universe does not wait. The next chapter is about what happens to the body itself. Beyond 90 seconds, the body is no longer a living vessel. It becomes an object, utterly at the mercy of space's extremes. The transformation is both swift and surreal, as the familiar rules of earthly survival no longer apply. Out here, the body is exposed to a world where the environment is both eerily silent and violently unforgiving. You wouldn't flash freeze like in the movie. Heat escapes your body slowly in the vacuum, radiating away into the endless black. There's no air to conduct heat, so the process is agonizingly gradual, a slow surrender to the cold. In the deep shadows, your body would eventually freeze solid, but it would take hours for the core to reach the same icy stillness as the surface. The darkness is absolute, and the cold is relentless, creeping in with every passing minute. The outer skin cools first, stiffening and frosting over, while the body's core heat lingers, trapped for a time. Gradually, the cold seeps deeper, freezing organs and tissues in a slow, methodical process. But if you're caught in sunlight, the story is even stranger. The exposed side of your body bakes at over 120 degrees Celsius, hotter than boiling water, while the other side remains locked in a deep freeze. You'd be cooked and frozen at the same time, a living paradox of physics, with one side blistering and the other side turning to ice. The body is torn between extremes, unable to find balance. Spacecraft are engineered to survive this brutal contrast, with layers of insulation and thermal control. But for a human body, there's no protection, just the full lethal force of space. The result is a grotesque transformation: burned flesh on one side, frost-bitten tissue on the other. The body becomes a bizarre, almost artistic mix of destruction, half charred, half frozen. The extremes of space are relentless. There's no gentle middle ground, only the harsh divide between fire and ice. On Earth, we're shielded by a rare gift: a temperate climate, a protective atmosphere, and the gentle balance of warmth and coolness. It's a sanctuary we rarely appreciate until we imagine its absence. In space, there's only fire and ice, no comfort, no compromise. The universe offers no mercy to the unprotected. The body, now frozen and burned, drifts as a silent monument to the cosmos' hostility, a stark reminder of how alien and dangerous the universe truly is. And yet, the assault isn't over. Space is alive with invisible dangers, solar flares, cosmic rays, and radiation that continue to nothing in the void is ever truly at rest. Space is filled with deadly radiation, solar wind, and cosmic rays. Earth's magnetic field shields us, but in space, you're fully exposed. High-energy particles tear through tissue, shredding DNA. The damage is catastrophic. Cells can't repair. The immune system collapses. Even a few hours exposure is many times the lethal dose. The body is thoroughly irradiated, with no hope of recovery. Astronauts are protected and monitored. Without a suit, you're defenseless. Radiation ensures the body is irreparably damaged inside and out. After a day, the body is swollen, frozen, and irradiated. On Earth, bacteria drive decomposition, but in space, the vacuum and cold kill them. Decomposition slows. Only the body's own enzymes break down tissues, a process called autolysis. This is incredibly slow in the cold, leading to gradual, subtle changes. Solar radiation sterilizes and breaks down skin, making it brittle and discolored. The shadowed side remains frozen and better preserved. After a week, the body is a mummified, freeze-dried husk, preserved for centuries. No rock, just a silent, drifting monument. Space preserves and destroys in equal measure. By week's end, the body is in equilibrium with space. The violence of decompression and swelling is long past. Now it's just cosmic debris, a silent testament to the universe's indifference. One side is bleached and cracked by the sun, the other frosted and preserved. Swelling subsides as gases escape or freeze. The journey from life to mummified relic took only 90 seconds, the rest is aftermath. The real story is a minute and a half of dying, followed by endless preservation. Spacesuits and spacecraft are our only protection, fragile bubbles of Earth. Our bodies are finely tuned for Earth, not the void. In space, survival is measured in seconds, not days. Imagining a week in space without a suit isn't morbid. It's a lesson in respect for physics. A spacesuit is a miniature planet, a life support system, not just clothing. The cosmos is beautiful but lethally hostile. No air, no pressure, no protection from radiation. The universe is indifferent. Our survival depends on understanding and obeying these laws. The story of a body in space shows our fragility and the marvel of our technology. This shouldn't discourage exploration, but inspire awe for what we've achieved. Every astronaut is a testament to human ingenuity, venturing into the unknown. The suit is the boundary between life and the silent, frozen alternative. It's the ultimate symbol of our will to explore.